My name is Nikki Sterling. I live in Missoula, Montana. This here is Sophie. She actually has a brother who we also have here. His name is Bodie. So yeah, they are best friends. We went to Italy for summer vacation, so we asked a family friend if they could watch our puppies. So they have this cabin up at this remote ghost town. They went up there. Sophie wasn't, she wasn't too happy about all the people that were up there, so she was a little freaked out, and they decided to let her out and see if she needed to go to the bathroom, but instead she decided to run. So she ran off into the woods. She would not come no matter what they did. She was just way too scared. I just absolutely panicked, of course. She is my darling. I knew that I wouldn't be able to enjoy the rest of our vacation there knowing that she was lost in the woods. So we booked a flight home that night, and it took us about 24 hours to get home. We got in about 6 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, we had thrown all our stuff in the car and we were driving up. This town is really remote. So you take a highway, you turn off of it onto this dirt road, you travel 10 miles up into the mountains, and then there's just this little old mining ghost town. It's just miles and miles of woods in every direction. So the next day, so we're hiking around, we're looking, we hear that there's a sighting of her. We keep looking. Somebody has an idea to maybe use a trap to see if we can catch her that way. She's now spent 6 nights on her own and going into her 7th day of being out in the woods. So we're feeling hopeful because people are seeing her, but we're not finding her. This couple had been feeding this fox, this 3-legged fox who had been in the area. They don't know how it got injured, but it had just kind of been living near their house, and so they had been throwing out their steak bones for it to chew on. And so what it would normally do is it would grab those steak bones and it would go off into the woods, and it would take those and eat them. And so that night they put out the steak bones as usual, and in the morning they noticed that the steak bones had been chewed on and they were kind of spread over the porch, but they hadn't been taken like they normally were. And so they were thinking, okay, she ate those steak bones last night. She might still be around because she found some food. Consider that 3-legged fox to be kind of the thing that saved her life. So we went up there. We were discussing maybe where we might want to put these traps up in this area. And we're all talking on the porch, and the lady whose house it was, she turns around and she says, "Is that her?" And I turned around, and my back was to the yard, and I turned around, and in the grass about 40 feet away, there's a little white dog. She went up to my dad, who had his arms out, and he closed his arms around her, and we knew it was over. She was safe. It was an incredible moment when we realized that she was alive and that she was going to be okay. So it was an incredible moment.